Kramer here with Canvas Confidence. In this video, I'm going to show you several different ways that you can make marks on your paper or your canvas. This can be used for shading all types of different objects. So here we go. The first one we have is hatch or hatching. And with this one, all you're doing really is just drawing lines. And the lines, the farther away you make them, the lighter an area will be. Closer together, the lines, the area will seem darker. Okay, so pretty basic, just hatch marks, just hatch lines. Okay, that can be used for roads, for trees, almost really pretty much anything in your drawing. Okay, the next one is cross hatching, and it's similar to hatching. So I'm just going to start pretty much like I did in hatching, but I'm going to get farther and farther away. Okay, but then with cross hatching, you're going to come back over and cross the opposite direction across the lines you already made. And you can curve these lines if you want to make something look more curved in your drawing. Okay, and again, the closer together they are, the darker that area will be. Okay, so that's cross hatching, crisscross back and forth. You can also curve this a little bit depending on what the shape of whatever's in your drawing. And then maybe I want to do it this way now. Come back across. So it all just depends on what it is and the direction of which you're going to make your lines. Okay. Okay, so the next one is scribbling. This one has to be my favorite. I'm just going to put a little circle here. Whoops. And then you just pretty much start scribbling. Just like you were when you were a kid. So much fun. This is my favorite. I've done entire drawings just through scribbling. The mountains, the trees, even the water, a road, anything. Now what I'm going to do here is make my marks larger, and I'm going to put less pressure with the pencil. So that way this seems lighter, and this I'm going to add a few more in. Closer together, the darker the area will be. So we're talking about values here as well, and I'll talk more about that in another video. But the more you put in, the darker that value. The less you put in, the lighter the value. Same with hatch and cross hatch. Okay, so for the next one is stippling. Stippling is pretty time consuming, but you are just making dots. It's all dots for the most part. Now, you don't have to do an entire drawing just with stippling, of course. You can use all of these in your same painting or drawing. And these can be used with pretty much any medium as well. Okay, so the closer my dots are, or I should say the bigger, I'll make them a little larger, the darker this area is going to appear. Okay, and then the farther away they are, the lighter the area will be. Okay, so pretty much same technique throughout. As far as whatever type of mark you're making, the closer together they are, the darker it's gonna seem. And then the last one is contour drawing. So again, I'll just draw I'll draw a circle, and you're making your lines following the shape of the object. And I'm going to make my lines a little bit farther apart, and I'll put a few more so these are closer together, right? And maybe I'll also do some cross hatching in here too, just a little bit, just to darken that corner. But you're just following the contour, the shape of whatever it is. So maybe I have a tree trunk here, and it's got some bark on it, but I might just do a little bit of contour line around the edge just to give it that feel that it's rounded versus just a straight, like a column. Make it feel like or appear like it's a little bit more rounded. And it's a great way to shade. Then I might put a few more over here, just a little bit. So you've got that shaded side of the tree there, right? Okay. So contour line, scribbling, stippling, crosshatch, and hatch. And you can also make up your own. So you might think about maybe zigzag lines as well, just depending on what you're going for in your drawing. And then the farther apart they are, the lighter that area gets. Okay. Okay, so play around, have fun, get some paper, and just start mark making. So there you have it. Several different ways of making marks in your drawings or your paintings. So I hope this helped you out. Please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me to continue making videos like this for you. Thank you.